Next up on WTV, the What is an American project, upcycled costumes, and 3D modeling. WTV's Daily Update starts now. Hey there, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Tuesday, December 19th, and I'm Vanacour with today's Daily Update, brought to you by WTV. American Studies students are taking all of the knowledge they have learned so far this year to work on a final project. WTV's Ginger Zander has the details.
As part of an end-of-semester project, students have been separated into groups and tasked with creating a physical representation of what they think it means to be an American.
The What is American project is really cool because it allows the kids to come up with their own definition of what it means to be an American after looking at all the time periods in history that we've led up to now. And it also allows them to get together and have that physical product so that it's something that we can showcase in our classroom so that others can see, but it also allows them to have that creative visual.
There are many different creative visuals students can create, but junior Ava Clerkin and her group decided on building the Capitol building.
Throughout the last semester, we've been kind of looking into America throughout history and the throughout different time periods, what like the major defining features of Americans and what they thought American culture was. I'm working with my partner Mason Clacy to create a 3D rendering of the Capitol building, and along the outside of it, we are using clay to make small images that represent various ideals and cultural iconography and threads that America has had throughout different generations. That's going to be covering the outside of the building to show how all these small communities come together to form the American identity.
Reporting for WTV, I am Ginger Zander.
Theater students are learning to turn trash into treasure through costumes.
Theater students are creating costumes from scraps of materials, old clothes, and more. The project includes students learning to measure, problem solve, and create with limited time and resources. After 2 weeks, the costumes will be judged in front of a panel of 3 judges based on creativity, costume personality, originality, effort, and authenticity.
This costuming project is about creativity, taking another man's trash into making another man's treasure. That's the best way I can describe it, and just overall finding new ways to bond with your crewmates and make something beautiful.
For junior Kylie Gore, the project was a chance to experiment with new aspects of theater and problem solving.
Well, so I went with Swan Lake, and when I was little, I loved this one movie called The Swan Princess, and it has this one girl named Odette. And so my costume's inspired by her because, I just love the way her sleeves are puffed and the way her dress is in general.
Reporting for WTV, I am Aditi Shah.
There's one class on campus that has students designing their own architectural space. WTV's Manaswini Nanashekharan Kumar explains.
Students in digital animation class are working on room modeling and designing their favorite or imaginary room modeling. For teacher Demas Lamas, the project requires certain things for students to be successful.
Working on 3D modeling, they're probably not going to do modeling in their career or something like that, but it's about following directions, organizing files, for their work life or whatever they do next.
Students are creating room models, following their teacher instruction and searching on their own to finish the project.
So first I found a reference photo, and then I put that on a slideshow and took some time to analyze it and figure out what shapes to use, like what I just said, what squares, circles, whatever. And once I did that, I went into Maya and looked up different tutorials on how to make different seats, screens, little items scattered around the room, and then colored it.
Reporting for WTV, I am Manashwini Nanashekharan Kumar.
On this week's edition of My Life As, WTV takes a look into the life of Winter Guard member Christian Jensen.
So, because it's winter season, we're actually inside for practice. It's longer and later than marching season practice, going from 6 to 9 p.m. We always start with a stretch block after we pull out the floor. From there, we get some time to warm up our hands on the equipment, so I review the choreography that we already learned. Once we're all warmed up and the directors are ready, we start running the show. We take it in small chunks at first to really focus on the details. Also, some of our Color Guard alumni came to visit. It's always great seeing returning graduates. We took some time in a separate block in the corner to learn new choreography. We had to learn a lot of new movement fast today. It was a bit overwhelming, but everyone did really great. At the end of rehearsal, we always take a full run of the show. Today was our last full run before winter break, and overall, I think we ended really strong.
If you are looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us on Liberty Wingspan X, Instagram, or Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. The Students for Environmental Action, C for short, hosts weekly meetings every Wednesday in Mr. Nicholas's room, C241. At these meetings, participants recycle plastic bags into crochet mats to donate to dog shelters. Each meeting earns participation up to 30 minutes of volunteer hours. C is looking for volunteers to help with their compost collection on Friday during lunch and after school. Join the reminder to learn more. Lib C 25. Red Hawks. Make sure to nominate your teachers for their own Righteous Red Hawk Award using the QR code below. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Mari Vanacour for Wingspan TV.